Mike Hall, it was nice knowing you, but it does not look like you're going to be on the Browns roster for much longer. This morning, we all woke up to reports coming out that Browns rookie defensive tackle Michael Hall is expected to be arrested following a domestic dispute Monday night, and it has dramatically snowballed from there. Let's run through the facts first, and then we'll share with some of the reports coming out that are not verified or 100% proven to be true. Mike Hall was in an incident reportedly in Avon, Ohio on Monday night. The police arrested Hall earlier this morning, and the second-round draft pick finds himself in a very bad situation. That's what we learned earlier this morning, and we actually filmed a whole video about that. And then when we finished filming this video, details came out about the alleged incident. They are disturbing. If true, they are grounds for an immediate termination and release from the Browns roster, in my opinion. Here's what the details are. I'm just going to read them off to you kind of off the fly. This comes from the Orange and Brown report. According to the police report, the mother of Hall's fiance called 911. She said that Hall had pushed her daughter and struck her with a baby bottle. Hall then was to throw her belongings outside, put a gun to her head. He was then to have said, "I will fucking end it all." The reports note that the 11-month-old the two have together was in the home at the time. If all that is true, release him today. Correct? No second thought about it. I don't want to rush to judgment and say that he is 100% guilty of these crimes. Obviously, there is a little bit of a judicial law to get played out here, but if all that is true, gone. Off this team, no second thought about it. Not interested in, hey, this is going to be a learning lesson and we're going to get him the help he needs. He can get help elsewhere, but he ain't going to be on the Browns when he's getting that help. This is just way too horrendous of a crime and an act to perform against the mother of your child, a baby in the home, guns being put to people's heads. No. Gone. Not on this team. Not a part of the Browns. Absolutely not. Here's the Browns' initial statement, which may or may not have been released before they knew all the details. I don't know. I'm not trying to, conjure up any kind of thoughts, but they wrote this. "We are aware of this incident involving Mike Hall last night. Mike and his representatives have been in touch with the appropriate authorities. We are in the process of gathering more information and will have no further comment at this time." So what's your one-word reaction to the Mike Hall arrest? When I saw that he was getting arrested for domestic dispute, my first thought was like, oh boy, here we go, Perrion Winfrey again. I don't remember Perrion Winfrey putting a gun to someone's head, so I wouldn't say it's Perrion Winfrey all over. It's Brown's defensive tackle getting in front of, tripping himself up with the law to the extreme again, that's for sure. My one-word reaction is released. He needs to be off the Browns roster. Again, if all this is true, gone. And I'm not going to lose a wink of sleep over it. This is just unacceptable. And maybe bigger than that, it's a pattern. And I'll explain what that means in a moment. But first, I do got to tell everyone about our great friends over at Mando. I travel a lot, and something that really helps simplify the packing process is Mando's 4-in-1 acidified cleansing bar. It's a 5-ounce bar that does the work of a shampoo, face wash, body wash, and deodorant. You can also use it to create a rich shaving lather. So technically, it's a 5-in-1. It's also clinically proven to control odor for 24 hours. Now, Mando is offering the Dog Pound $5 off their starter pack when you go to shopmando.com and use promo code CHAT. Now, I love this awesome 5-in-1 technique because it really simplifies your hygiene routine and it makes it super simple to pack for and gives you extra room for other items. But going back to their starter pack, it's perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice like mini body wash and deodorant wipes, and free shipping. Luckily, I got a discount code to help you guys out on my favorite smelling whole body deodorant on the market. New customers can get $5 off a starter pack with our exclusive code CHAT. That equates to over 40% off your starter pack when you go to shop mando.com with promo code chat. So as I was saying about the pattern, the Browns, when they made a trade for Deshaun Watson, knew that was not going to be a popular opinion with everyone. He was not found guilty of anything, but there would be no doubt that the Browns knew that they would be getting into a tough bed to sleep in. They would turn off a good portion of their fan base. They would be a little bit of the laughingstock of the NFL. They knew that it would come with a lot of criticism. And they immediately started trying to do some PR work to gain back the good faith in Northeast Ohio and do some damage control on their brand and image. Since then, they have drafted 2 defensive tackles that it appears will spend all of one season combined with the Browns before getting released because of legal incidents and issues they have gotten themselves into. The Browns need to repair their image and stop drafting players with questionable character concerns. I'm not sure if this blindsided the Browns, if Mike Hall was the nicest guy and no one saw this coming a miles away, or what. But if there was a little bit of concern before drafting Hall, one would think after the whole Perrion Winfrey fiasco last year, they may have learned their lesson and thought we should probably put a little bit more weight into a player's character and them as a human and not how big and fast you are, which of course are important qualities for a football player, but they're no good if they're getting released because of those character concerns. I think the Browns moving forward should just hire independent Browns draft Twitter warriors to do all their research for defensive tackles. They are banned from doing any kind of draft prep on defensive tackles. They suck at it. The best guy they've drafted at that position is Jordan Elliott, right? Togiai didn't make it to the end of his rookie contract. Siaki Ika is either getting pushed off the ball or is on the ground every time I watch him in the preseason. Perrion Winfrey released after a year. Mike Hall looking like he won't even make it through training camp. I am putting a ban on the Browns from drafting and doing their own research on defensive tackles. They suck at it. So if we get more reports and more updates, we'll be sure to let you know. Make sure to subscribe, but the early look, it's gross, it's disturbing, and it has no place on this roster or on this team or in this league. And if all those reports are true, he should be off the team before the end of the day. We're going to bring on Trizzy Trace to pick a card. I'm sorry to kind of have this video go so south and sour, but when shitty news like this comes out, pardon my French, got to cover it. And I'm not going to just stand here and pretend like, well, it's all good. No worries. All hunky-dory in Cleveland today. Come on. All right, Trace, which card do you want to go with?
I'm going to go with the 7 of diamonds.
7 of diamonds? I'm going to go with the Ace of hearts. I don't think that one gets picked very often. 5 of hearts. 5 of hearts. All right. That will do it for us on today's episode. We're going to be live in a little bit for our weekly live show, so make sure to come hang out with us Tuesdays every day, or every Tuesday, 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central, and we'll see you then.